Big Brother's bit on the side. We're back. In just 24 hours' time, either Adjoa, Eileen or Sarah will have been evicted from the Big Brother house. And for the first time this series, it's all down to you lot. If you're still unsure of who you want to go, because I've got a load of treats to help you decide tonight. You've just seen Adjoa, Sarah and Eileen get a bit teary in tonight's show. Well, right here on Bots, their nearest and dearest are going to be going face to face to face. 3 faces to convince you to keep them inside the house. Go on, the all. And we play our very own Bots version of... In the Dark! Did you like that? You can have your torch back now. Thanks for bringing it in. Do you want a bit more and all? Yeah! So demanding. Well, listen, I'm sure tonight's panel is going to keep you all satisfied. She's a top bird and gives me flutters in my belly. It's Dorian herself, Leslie Jodan! I'm just quite happy because I was going to wear that dress tonight. We're matching. Quite lucky one there. And he's a Geordie for sure. It's Mr. Ricky Gunnaker. Go. How do I say it?
Guinaccio.
Go. Say that again.
Guinaccio.
Oh. Mr. Ricky Gunnaker. And you know what? I say hiya, and she says hello. I'm putting up no resistance. Give it up for the saucy Vicky Michelle NBA. Going so eyebrow. And finally, the most glamorous panel member, never a hair out of place, especially on them killer brows. It's Mark Byron. What a show. Right, things are getting tough in the house, but they're about to get tough in here too with this lot. So, Leslie, you always tell it how it is. How do you think they're doing?
Honestly, I have to say, I have never seen such drama in the first week of Big Brother, ever. Everybody cries all the time. Seriously, I mean, if we don't have Aaron going hysterical twice a show, then it's not a show. And also, sorry, sitting in the bathtubs, a load of teddy bears coming down, and Eileen is going...
She just walks out.
Like nicking one of his trainers and go, nah.
Exactly. You do something in that room to make him leave.
Yeah.
Instead, she just kind of like took up the chin and was, oh yes, I'll just stay there.
But don't you think it's quite strange that I think none of them have ever watched Big Brother? Because if Big Brother says one thing, you know that the thing to do is the other. And they didn't sort of put their brains in gear
It's so hard though when you're in there because you sit there as a viewer and think, oh, come on, this is easy.
We've got to be really brave and do it for the team.
And then you sit there and go, oh, it's probably going to be fake. Then when you're in there, you're like, if we leave, we're all going to die. Like, it's the worst thing in the world.
But then Aaron was like being really brave and he screwed up because they lost the thing. So he's really peeved.
Well, they go, this is the thing. They failed the task. Obviously, they're going to have no luxury budget now. They're on basic rations. Mark, how hard is it being on basic rations in that house?
Do you know what, right? It's hard, but it's not that hard.
Yes,
Everyone,
it is.
No, it's not.
It's solid.
No, we've all watched Big Brother. We know we're not always going to get chocolate cake and cheeseburgers every day. You prepare yourself for it. Do you know what I mean? You've got chickpeas there, make some hummus. It's all right.
But what are basic rations? You've still got rice, you've still got bread, you've still got butter, you've still got eggs.
You don't have bread.
You don't have bread.
You have rice, chickpeas, lentils.
Excuse me, be in the jungle.
Oh,
Starvation.
You think you've got it hard? You think you've got it hard? Listen, let's talk. Let's actually talk about tonight's episode because Aaron only cried twice. Right, now the hair has flopped to one side. Mark, are we an Aaron fan?
It's just a mention of the words Aaron. I can't bear him. He is my worst housemate. Oh my God. He's too see-through. He knows what he's doing. I'm sick of the crying every day. You're in Big Brother. Have a good time. Do you know what I mean? Enjoy it a little bit. Stop whinging and stop trying to have Big Brother moments. Just be yourself a little bit.
Do you think he knows what he's doing then? Do you think he's putting it all on?
Absolutely. He's putting it on, but he's not clever enough to make it seem real.
This is the thing.
Do you know him?
Ricky, he's featuring in a
Do you know
lot
what
of
it
the
is? I couldn't care.
episodes.
If he's putting it on, he's putting it on. At least he's bringing something to the house at the minute.
Would you say he's the life and soul at the minute?
Not really. But I mean, everyone's been too timid. Everyone's too placid at the minute.
Yeah.
I mean, him getting drunk the other night, I thought was quite funny. Do you know what I mean? Even if he
all
was
I'm
putting
going
it
to
on.
say is I've just heard something went down in the house today. It's not very placid. Yeah, but you might see that a bit later on. But let's get back to the housemates. Jade used her time bomb and got a week of luxury food and other treats. Leslie, do you think she's done the right thing? Is she dealing with it well?
She's not even enjoying it. She's not enjoying it. If you've got all that food there, stuff it in your mouth and have a good time. So she says it's bad for her soul to be eating cream cakes. Why is that bad for the soul? And also, if you feel so guilty, go in the bedroom and eat it. Instead of when somebody brings it out, she says, oh, I feel so bad. Here are all my goodies. I can't eat it, but I'm going to, but it's bad for my soul. I mean,
Mark.
She's worried that she's going to be voted out.
Well,
so
then
she
go in
doesn't
the
want to be
bedroom and eat it.
Yeah, it's a lot of bollocks. It is really.
Feel guilty
It is
She
bollocks.
won that food.
She won. Well, she didn't win it. Come on.
Which was
she
given
opened a
them.
thing and it said luxury. She didn't actually do anything to win
So
it.
there it is, and
She's
everybody
gonna
else
enjoy
needs to
eating them.
accept it.
Mark, how do you think it's going to affect the rest of the house, though? Because obviously they are fuming, they've not got no food.
Yeah.
How do you think it's going to affect
Do you
them?
know what? They are all starving, as they say they are, but if any of them take any sort of issue with Jade having this luxury, more fool them. Do you know what I mean? Whoever said that Big Brother's fair? Come on, no, it's not.
The trouble is that they will. They will. At the moment, they're not.
Yeah, but they
afterwards, but they will. They would definitely go, but she's eaten.
This
You know, we
alien
have.
The thing is, they
Jade
should,
doesn't know
because
anybody
something's got to
anything.
create the drama.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
by giving her that luxury time, the fact she's sitting there eating it in front of them, please let something kick off.
Yeah,
so that
please.
we start to see people's personalities coming to the
I'm
fore.
ready for a kick-off.
Can you imagine if we put Leslie in charge of a task? God help the housemates. Well, listen, let's move on, because our psych, Dame Judy James, mergers though, said that Kieran is going to be taking on the father figure in the house. So, Rick, can we see it happening?
Do you know, I really like Kieran. I think he's hilarious. I think he's the only one. I mean, diary rooms especially. He is.
He's
I
good in
mean,
the
he's
diary room,
crackers. And I love that the bromance that he's got going on with Danny. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. It's good for the house.
Would you have got on with him if he was in yours?
Yeah, I think so. He seems like he's down to earth fly. He's got a bit of banter and he's quirky as well. I mean, diary rooms are hilarious watching him.
Vic,
But he's got a voice to match yours, hasn't he? You know how your... No, but your voice... No.
What's your name?
No, but your voice is gorgeous because it's so distinctive and
digging
it
an
only
hole,
comes
digging
from
an hole,
you.
Les, digging an hole. Digging an
And
hole.
Kieran's got a voice which is fantastic and it could only come from Kieran.
That's someone who won't be getting her brows done by Mark for free anytime soon, isn't it? Vic, I just want to ask you, let's talk about Kieran. You know, Judy said that, you know, it's Queen Sarah of the house at the minute and Kieran's trying to fight for that father place. Do you think,
I think
he could
was.
fill it?
He was coming over as the father figure, and he's advising everyone. And then what happens in the end is they all take advice from him, and then he becomes boring. You know, it's like, oh, he's telling me what to do. So I think that they'll end up not liking Kieran because he's sort of taking on that role and bossing everyone about and saying, you should do. He's saying to Daniel, you should do this, you should do that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that that's taking control. You know, and I think that will fire against him in the end.
Kieran's taking over my job with Danny.
You should. Oh, sorry, I can hear something in my ear. Can you hear that? Yeah. Is it a bird? Leslie, what is it?
I don't know. What is it?
Oh, I think it's tweets on a feather. It's tweets on a feather. Go on, Les. Go on, Les. There we go. That's it. Should we say bye to the bird? Bye, bird. Bye, bird. Bye, bird.
I
Take
got
care,
a
darling.
secret message, everybody.
Oh!
Oh, no, my goodness, I've got tweets.
Tweets on the feather. We make dreams come true. Right, come on, let's have a go.
Tweet of a feather. Oh my goodness. M Baxter 07. Jade is clearly going to lead Nick on now, especially after that task. Jade loves any attention. Hate players. BB time bomb.
Oh, what are we making of that, Bob?
Nick's only a boy, isn't he? She won't want much to do with that. Will she? Really?
She won't want much
No,
to do
she
with that.
won't, because he's only a little lad,
Barbara has
isn't he?
spoken, guys. What's next one?
Oh my goodness. Katie Hopkins.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, listen to this. The twins were created from a single fertilized egg that divided and a single brain cell that divided.
Anyone agree with Hopkins? Yeah, oh, we've got an agreeer with Katie Hopkins. Go on.
I actually, do you know, in Celebrity Big Brother, I didn't like her at first, but when she came out, I think it was a different turn for her. But I actually agree with her on this thing. I don't think there's a brain cell between them, if I'm honest. They literally just sit there like that. Oh, I'm just gonna walk here. Where's the diary room? Where's the steps? Where's the kitchen?
Where's the eggs? Where's the eggs? We got one last one.
Third
Go on,
one, quick,
one last
glasses
one.
on. Liam Ketcher just finished off last night's Big Brother, and I have to say that was the best shopping task I've
What a way to end! What a way to end! Give a round of applause. I like that. Les, you can come back.
Thank you.
Right, I've got to ask very quickly. Do any of you like a dark room?
No. I'm scared.
Well, that's a shame because I'm going to be putting you into one very soon. Stay tuned because after the break, I promise to bring you some sexy builders. Yeah. Some breaking news and Leslie Joseph in overalls. Yeah. You don't know. Plus, my ears have only just stopped ringing from Eileen's screams from the task in the dark, and we'll be playing our very own bots version right here. I'll see you after this. Welcome back to Best Brothers Bit on the side. And our panel prepared backstage to play Bot's very own version of In the Dark, which is going to be amazing. All right. I'm going to keep you bang up to date with this. Made it, didn't fall over. Thank you. The housemates are starving, so they're constantly talking about food, which give us a little idea.
Sally is eating a piece of bread, toasted and served with a butter jus. Danny and Sarah are eating oats, reduced in a pan and served in a bed of milk. Chloe is eating a Smartie that Danny found on the floor.
Get it? Now listen, they might be hungry, but they've still got their energy, and it was all legs, bums and tums in the Big Brother gym/garden this morning. And luckily, the housemates have found their very own personal trainer.
Amy, your ass is looking colossal. I love it. Come on, Jawa. Think of a nice pussy cat. Yes. You know you like a pussy wagon. I'm gonna give you one. One more, Jack. Come on. You're in the lead for Great Britain. Sally, look at you go. You're like a whippet. Yes, Danny. Look at those nipples.
And do you know what? During the workout, we actually found out who our very own personal trainer, Aaron, would like to work up a sweat with.
I feel like a male wag watching my men play.
Which one's your man?
Which one would I pick? I'd go for Danny.
Would you?
Yeah. I think he'd make a real good boyfriend.
Ooh, you've gone for a bit of Danny there, old Demolition Danny. But of course, no gym session would be complete without Christian getting involved. So it's time for everyone's favourite bots feature. It's Christian's Massive Prop. Today it was a cigarette bucket. I do love a massive prop, I've got to be honest. And do you know what? I do love a massive prop, and Christian's... I've nearly read that really wrong. I'm about to talk about Christian's quite vain, but I said massive prop, then Christian's vain, and I got all confused. Christian is vain, but not the worst one of the housemates, because if you remember rightly, we had this little nugget of gold for you.
I know that I'm physically beautiful. I know that my soul is beautiful. I know that I have a lot more to offer. I know that I could go very far in my modelling career.
How could we forget that, eh? Well, you're never going to believe it. Today, Jade spotted someone she thinks is almost as beautiful as her. Let's have a look. mean, she looks like her. And all this vanity seems to be catching on because even the blokes are getting in on it. Beautiful. Beautiful complexion. Stunning. And that was today's news. That's not it. I have dug deep into my big old baggy bag of exclusive, and it seems that a couple of our girls think Danny needs a little bit of extra protection.
I got enough.
Okay.
Respucia.
I'll just put my foot in that.
Well, now, as you know, our housemates sadly failed. This is brilliant. They're in the dark shopping task, and we're a bit sad for them that they lost, but we're really not because it's even better when they lose. But what's even better, I'm getting touched up by Dorian, is that we get to play our very own game called...
Disclaimer, we can't turn the lights off due to health and safety, so we're putting blindfolds on instead.
What a thing. Now listen, I did promise you that our glam panel would be in overalls, and here they are. Look at this. Now, as you can see, they are wearing blindfolds, making it dark for them. So we basically weren't allowed to turn the lights off in here. It was like a health and safety nightmare. Do you know what I mean? We could have lost Dorian. Now listen, our panel have paired up. We've got Leslie and Mark, and we've got...
Yay! On my own.
And a little bit awkward, we've got Ricky and Vicky. How's that feel? You do.
Yeah. Vicky. Well, we could be a couple.
Now, in front of each pair is a table. Now, the ladies have to fill each item and then decide what housemate that item relates to. Then what they're going to have to do is whisper to their partner, who has to write down their answer. And remember to whisper, because you don't want to give it to the other team.
No.
All right? So, for example, if it was a pair of pants, for instance, it'd be Aaron, you know, because he's an underwear model. You get it? Right. So, Ricky, you've got your board. Mark, I'm going to give you your board. Right? Left-hand board. Are you right-handed?
No left hand,
Oh,
sir.
good. Right-hand board, left-hand pen. All right? So, are we all aware of the rules?
No.
Let's spin your pen round, babe. You're all right, babe.
Oh, no.
You're all right.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared, darling. Right, are we all ready?
Yes.
We ready? Should we get 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1, go! Right, let's move on to the next one. Move along. Move along. Move along. Let's move along. Move along. Here we go.
Where are you? Blue, this is... What is this? It's like it's water. Where are you? It's water. And it's like a
just a bug.
I'm not a clue, is it? Is it a pussy? I don't know what it is.
Right, we're going to have to move you on. Let's see, here's your next one.
Unless it's a teddy bear.
We're going to have to move you on. Here's your next one.
Don't be scared, Daddy's got... I'm here, it's water. It's water. And it's like teeth. It's like teeth. It's like breasts.
Right, we're going to have to move you on, Leslie. Pop it down. Let's move along. Here's your next one. You're on to your next one. Good girl.
It's a wig. It's like a...
It's a plait. It's a wig. A wig is a wig.
Like a wig. Who wears a wig?
Plait.
Who wears a wig?
like a lawyer.
Right, go on, move you on. Go on, move you on. Leslie, next one. Ricky, got to move you on. Who's your next one?
This is Jack. Definitely Jack.
Right, we're running out of time. Last one. Last one. Got to move you on. Last one. Here we go.
It's a body. It's a body. I don't know what it is.
Oh, time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Let's get your blindfolds off. Blindfolds off. Come on. Let's get your blindfold
That was a
off.
body.
My eyebrows are going to come off. That's a too much of my eyebrows.
No, you look fine.
Oh my God!
Come in.
What?
Come in.
Seriously, look what he's written.
Come and
it's
stand here.
illegible.
Guys, come over. Vicky, Ricky, come over.
We've not got one right.
Right, no cheating.
Not
right,
one.
Face front, please, guys. Okay. How did you find that?
Horrible.
Horrible. How did you find that?
It was quite disgusting, but I quite enjoyed it in a perverse sort of way.
Right.
He's in tears.
Right, now-
Look, he's crying.
Let's spin your balls around. This is what they've actually put on the balls. So we're going to find out the results. So the first item was a fried breakfast. Who did you write down for that?
A Jonah.
A Joa
Harriet.
and Harriet.
Because she worked for a cafe.
Let's find out who it is.
I work in a cafe.
It was Harriet. Point to you guys.
I didn't know.
Secondly, we had a lovely little pussycat. Who did you write down?
A Joa.
A Joa.
Pussy, a Joa.
Did you write a Joa?
I wrote Teddy.
You wrote teddy bear. Let's find out who it was.
I like pussy.
She likes pussy. It was a Joa. You got a point. I'll give you a point for Teddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is that a Joa?
Right, what did we
Joa,
think
I've got
number
Joa.
3 was? We had some fangs and some blood.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Eileen.
that
So who
was
did you think
Eileen.
it was?
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
put Eileen.
Neither do I.
Eileen.
Eileen there.
I don't know if I can take that, but let's see who it was.
I would think I'd have played about 10 vampires.
It was Eileen. I ain't taking that. And I ain't taking that. No point. Next up, we had a judge's wig and a gavel. Any ideas?
Not a clue.
Sarah.
You said Sarah. Let's find out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm currently in the second year.
It was Sarah.
my
Point
law
for
degree.
you. Next up, we had a pie. Who did you say?
Jack.
We got that one.
Jack.
He's
Ricky,
written
can
over
you turn
it.
it round, please, just so we can see?
But he couldn't see what he was writing. No, but he couldn't see, but Jack...
Let's find out who it was.
Everyone knows me like as Pie Face.
It was Pie Face. We'll give a point to you there, none for you. And finally, we had 2 sexy builders. Who could it be, Leslie?
Oh, that could be the guy, Danny.
Yes, sir.
Danny.
You said Danny. Let's find out.
I'm a demolition expert.
It was Danny. I ain't giving you Danny there. I'm sorry. I'm a fan of yours, but it's not happening. Right, and I've just found out it is 2 points for Leslie and Mark. And 4 points for Ricky. Vicky, you're the winner. Well done. Well done. How you feeling? Feeling good? Feeling good?
Good.
All right, lovely. Well, listen, as always on Botch, you know, we feel bad if anyone goes home empty-handed. So both the losers and the winners will go home empty-handed. I need to go and help this lot clean up. I want you back here in 3 minutes when Joa, Eileen and Sarah's friends and family will be telling us what they're thinking about the girls. See you after this. Welcome back to Big Brother's bit on the side. Now we're going to be seeing Leslie Joseph in the camera runs in just a minute. And I hope she's wearing sensible footwear. But first, I've got a task-related exclusive just for you.
For today's task, housemates must showcase their debating skills, offering opinions on their fellow housemates.
I don't like this.
Shortly, Big Brother will give housemates a number of categories to debate. For example, who is the loudest housemate? The housemates will then separate into their teams and must choose a member of the opposing team that best fits each question.
Okay.
Teams will then come together for a good old-fashioned debate.
I love debates.
I hate public speaking.
Big Brother will listen to both sides of the argument, and the team that Big Brother thinks have offered the most convincing case overall at the end of the debate will be rewarded with a luxurious meal later tonight.
Because you know what they want.
All right, we've got who's the laziest,
Joel.
who is the most inconsiderate, who is the most boring, who's the most annoying, and who's the most fake.
I think we should just be completely honest and just be direct, and then that's the way we're going to
Let me just tell you, that task is an absolute good un, and it all kicked off in there. We've got an exclusive from that a little bit later on, and you do not want to miss it. Now, come with me, because things are about to get very tense. I've got Joa's, Sarah's and Eileen's nearest and dearest backstage, and they all want to convince you to keep their loved ones in the house. So, who's ready to meet them? Let's bring on the girls! Here to convince you that Joa is just a pussycat, really. It's her best mate, Hayley Henry! Take a seat, babe. She may suck blood, but she wants to convince you that she doesn't suck as a housemate. It's Eileen's BFS, Lindsay Dunn! Sorry, Lynn. How are you? All right, babe? I'm good,
Thank you.
And finally, Sarah may be practicing law, but her mother doesn't want you to judge her too quickly. Give it up for Susan Greenwood. Hi, Sue. Come take a seat. Oh, ladies. Well, oh, it's ladies' night. I'm so welcome to Bots. It's lovely to have you all here. Thank you so much for coming on. Now, I understand you've been kept separate backstage. We're not going to need any security tonight, are we?
Not yet.
Yeah, they're standing by. Hayley, let's start with you. How do you think Joa is doing in the house?
She's doing brilliantly. She's been true to herself and true to her family. She's just so lovely.
You happy?
And I'm so happy for her.
But you know what? She keeps getting quite teary, doesn't she? I mean, we
She
saw it.
does. She's just an emotional person. She wears a heart on her sleeve, and that's her downfall. But I just think she's just doing so well, and I'm so happy for her and proud of her, to be honest.
Why do you think they put her up for eviction?
I just don't. I'm just baffled. She's
There's
not...
a fly in the studio. It touched me. I'm sorry. Is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? It touched my face. It touched my actual face. I'm surprised it didn't get lost in the foundation. Sorry, babe. Why is she up?
I'm baffled that she's up. I mean, she's been so true to herself. She's not selfish. She's not untrustworthy.
But this is the thing. She come top in the polls for most selfish and most untrustworthy.
Yeah, she's the opposite. Like, I mean, I can count on my hand how many gifts I've brought her, but it's endless how many gifts she's brought me. Like, she's so thoughtful and everything.
Do you think we'll get to see that?
I think you will if you keep her in. I'm sure you will. You know what I mean?
I want to ask you, why do you think the public should save Joa over Eileen and Sarah?
Because she's the most entertaining and she's definitely been true to herself. She says it how it is and she's just 100% a Joa. Do you know what I mean?
A Joa. Well, listen, I sent Leslie into the camera runs earlier to have a little spy on her. Should we have a look?
Yeah, let's go.
So they're obviously doing a task. They're obviously in the middle of it. A lot of discussion going on. But Joa, if you look at the body language, she's just outside the group, just a little bit. I know she's very paranoid about what people think of her, and obviously she's really paranoid because she's been put up for eviction. So she just looks like she's hanging back that little bit, whereas Eileen is right in there and leading the whole group.
She's hanging back at the minute. Just keeping it cool. But you know what? I'm going to give you this opportunity. Straight down camera one. What are you going to say to people at home to make sure they keep her in?
Please keep her Joa in. She's the most entertaining. She's so trustworthy and she's just being herself. And if you want the house to be boring, then, just, evict her. But, you just don't need to.
Give it up, let's move on to Lindsay. Lindsay, welcome to Bots.
Thank you.
I mean, is Eileen as loved as we think she is?
Do you know what? I've been sitting there and watching her Twitter and her Facebook, and it has exploded. People just love her.
People love her.
They really do. They love her. She's fantastic. She's great.
Hayley's going, I don't. Oh,
But you know what, Hayley? If you met her and you sat with her, You would love her, because whether you like her films or her music is irrelevant. As a person, you will like
This is
her.
the thing, as a person, is she being herself?
Absolutely. What you see is Eileen, 100%. That is Eileen.
She got upset, obviously, with the reasons why she was nominated, and I think rightly
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
You know.
thing.
But again, we've seen her upset again tonight in the diary room. I mean, why is she quite an emotional person? Is this normal for her?
Do you know what? No, not really, not like that. If you would have gone up to Eileen and said, I don't like you because you're an idiot, or I don't like you because I think you're fake, she would have took that on the chin. Using a cheap shot like you're old. No.
Let me ask you, why do you think Eileen should stay in over Adjoa and Sarah?
Do you know what? I think with Adjoa, she's had enough. She's admitted, I'm not having a good time. If after week 1 you're not having a good time, go home. Go home. You're not having a good time.
Well, listen, let's have a little look, because I sent Leslie in. Let's see what she thought of Eileen.
Okay, so they're obviously in the middle of a task, and Eileen is being very voluble. She looks like she's leading this whole group. I mean, I can't believe she's as old as I think she is. She looks really young. She's got the most clothes on of anybody in that group, and she's actually being incredibly animated. And I think, obviously, she wants to show the force, the older woman in control.
We want to see that force. That's what we want to see. Linz, this is your opportunity now.
Okay.
Why should the public evict the other two and keep Eileen in?
Do you know what? You haven't seen anything of Eileen yet. If you want a summer of fun and laughs and drama, keep Eileen in.
Thank you, Lindsay. There we go. Thank you both. And finally, we've got Susan, Sarah's mum. Actual mum. So is she doing you proud?
Very proud. We're all proud of her, including her family and friends. We're all gunning for her.
We saw her cry tonight, obviously, saying that she's missing her daughter Evie. Bless her. First of all, how is Evie?
Evie's fine, absolutely wonderful.
Good.
I've got a chance to look after her.
Oh, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So she's known in that house as being a strong woman. Why is she so strong?
I'd like to think it's because of me.
Go on, who's getting in there?
But also I think she's been brought up to be independent and look after herself. She is very strong, but she's also she's got a very vulnerable side where she is a caring person. You've seen that she's the mother of the house. Perhaps it's because she's a mum.
Yeah.
She's taken control, and I think, I think we all think that if she goes, it might all fall apart.
Do you know what I want to ask you? If she does go, we might not see anything happen with Danny. Now, as the mother, I mean, are we looking at buying a hat? Would you be happy with that?
Sure, I mean, he's a good-looking guy, isn't he? She's a good-looking girl. You don't know, it could be a true romance. We need a summer romance. There's nothing else going on.
So you would be happy with it?
Well, listen, if I could have a link to Sarah now...
Which you can't, before you start piping up on Twitter.
She may tell me more, you know.
Very quickly, why would you say save Sarah rather than Adjoa and
Well,
Eileen?
I think, for me, Adjoa has been a bit whingy, hasn't she? She's been a bit... Yes. She's actually admitted she doesn't want to be there. I feel
she's getting bullied though.
Oh,
bullied.
Well, listen, I did send Leslie in. Let's see what she thought of Sarah.
I can't believe how close I am. This is so exciting. Right, we're in the bedroom. Extremely messy. I mean, all the clothes are everywhere because they never wear any. Sarah's actually wearing most clothes of anybody. And she's actually been leading this sort of meeting. She's quite a strong character, Sarah. And I think she's a bit worried that she might be going on Friday. But I like her. I think she's...
There you go, Susan. Susan, this is your opportunity to tell the public why they should keep Sarah in. Go for it.
I think we all say that they're all entertaining. I think Sarah, she has got the best debating skills. We haven't seen that yet. We have not seen a funny side, a prank side. And let's see how it pans out with Danny.
Give it up, Susan, guys. Ladies, thank you so much for coming on. Best of luck to all of you tomorrow, and I hope you get the result you want. Well, listen, we've heard the nearest and dearest think, should they stay in the house? But I want to know what the odds are. So John McCririck, we asked him, and this is what he said.
This time tomorrow night, the race will all be over, they'll be past the post, and who will be evicted? Odds on. Good bet. Not for me. Adjoa!
Why?
Complete rag outsider. 13-8 on, favourite with the bookmakers to go. What a character. She loves pussy. and other people's pussies. And remember, she's the Mario Balotelli of the house. They're always picking on me. Why am I not left alone? I like cats. I like a Joa. Is she odds on to go?
I don't give a damn.
Sarah!
Y'all better stay the fuck away from me, you know.
7-2 to go. How's Totty? The fellas and the birds, many of them lusting after her, and she cooks. Very important. But you've got to think, what does she give to the house? Sarah, a giver. Sarah, a taker. You decide. Eileen! One-eyed lay. Those lips, I can't take my eyes off those lips. She's like Pete Burns. What a character. She's lived a life. I would dance with her. I would be filmed with her. What a great person she is in the house. And apparently when she looks in the mirror, she reckons she's Nicole Kidman. She's 7-2 to go. Will you vote her out? It's the big race.
John McCririck filmed with Eileen. You're welcome. Coming up after the break, I'll be giving our panel the final word on who should stay and who should go. But don't you go anywhere unless it's to get your phone to vote, in which case, here's the all-important numbers. This week, Ajoa, Eileen and Sarah all face the public vote. Who goes, you decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. For Ajoa, add 02. For Eileen, add 07. For Sarah, add 14. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50 pence. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. If you're watching on catch-up after that or outside the UK, please don't vote. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Welcome back to Big Brother's bit on the side. Well, listen, I did promise you earlier an exclusive, and I ain't going to say any more. Have a look.
The reason why we nominate Christian as the most inconsiderate housemate is because even in the fucking debate room you can't be asked to take your sunglasses off. And whilst you have your attention and you're not looking in the mirror, Christian, we are surprised that you can actually be in this Big Brother. I mean, seeing as you're a celeb and all. To think that you're so much better than us. I mean, the other day, you even made pancakes off my plate. Take a pancake off my plate.
In response to your pancake, you said
you made me
there
feel
was 2
uncomfortable.
pancakes that was made by Jojo. Jojo,
Jojo brought them to
hold
me.
on, please let me finish. Is this a debate? Am I allowed to finish? I'm allowed to finish? Yeah, I'm allowed to finish. Cool.
Is he inconsiderate?
What's she having a pop at? She's on one today. What's she on about?
She ain't had no eggs. She ain't had no eggs.
Oh, and I actually feel sorry for Christian, but bless him. I mean, I think everyone is just attacking him. It's about time they give him time, just to, give him some space.
Well, listen, you're going to see the complete fallout of that tomorrow in tomorrow night's eviction show, so do not miss it. But I think it's time we get down to the nitty-gritty. Ajoa, Eileen and Sarah all got a bit teary. Tomorrow, tomorrow one of them's going to become the second housemate evicted. Remember Simon? Shall we? In the interest of fairness, we've got 1 minute to talk about each housemate. That's quite long, to be fair. So let's start with Ajoa. Let's start the clock. Leslie, has she entertained you?
Do you know what? At the beginning of all those bits with the parents and friends and I would have said Ajoa to go. Now I've sort of changed my mind a bit because I think she's got a lot to come out. She's quite fragile, Ajoa. Now I think maybe Sarah should go now because she obviously wants to go. She's unhappy. She's missing her daughter, and I think Ajoa should stay because I think Ajoa's got a lot more to come.
Ricky, what are you making of Ajoa?
See, I think Ajoa should go. Shut up, man. I think Ajoa should go purely because I think she was entertaining. I think obviously since she was called fake and stuff like that, she's gone flat. You know what I mean? You can't be like that in the house. You know what I mean? You've got to take it on the chin and get on with it.
Vic?
I think that originally I thought Eileen should go when she was whinging about everyone. Now I think she's bloody amazing. I think she's so funny. I do think that And Adjoa, I really like. I think she's gorgeous. But I think Sarah, there could be the romance, and also she's got a kid. She's doing for the right reasons. So I think Adjoa's got to go.
Mark, let's bring you back to Adjoa. Why should she stay?
Adjoa needs to stay. Do you know what? She's brought more to the house than Sarah's, but just because she's got into her head a little bit in week one, she feels a bit insecure, she feels a bit paranoid. It's week one, she's allowed to. She's still brought more than Sarah. Sarah's my biggest letdown.
That's it. That is it. Time is up. Let's move on to Eileen. Kieran, Harriet, Jade and Jack nominate her. The main reason being her age. Let's start the clock. Leslie.
Oh, Eileen's got to stay. Come on, you can't get rid of somebody just because of their age. Sorry, I absolutely disagree with saying age is a reason why she has to go. There's not enough age and experience in the house. You need the older people who are going to get out there and say it like it is. Eileen, 100% should stay.
I think the ageist thing, it was that she was being sort of on the side, really, I think. But now she's just sort of taking part, and she is hysterical.
She's putting all the kids to shame.
I love her.
Eileen isn't just doing it for the older people, she's doing it for everyone who likes to have fun and likes to have a laugh.
What are we making of Eileen?
Eileen, I think is...
Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
Words out.
Bob, shut up, Bob.
She needs to stay. She's entertaining, she's funny, she's coming out of her shell now, and she just needs to stay.
You need to stay?
She's real. She's real. And I think that's what people like about her, because what you see is what you get with her. And she's so funny. She's so entertaining.
Did anyone want her to go?
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, because the only reason they wanted her out is because of her age. That's the only reason they gave. It was just at night and it's not on.
Not on. Shut up. Finally, let's move on to Sarah. Vicky, do you think that comment about money might loom?
Oh, no. Well, actually, if you looked at it, it wasn't all about money. And I think she wants the best for her kids, so she wants security more than anything. I don't think she's in it for the bigger picture, and I think that's really important.
Rick, what are you making of Sarah?
No, I like her. I think she's going to be one of those girls as well. Obviously, when she comes out of her shell, I mean, she's not obviously scared to say how she feels and stuff like that. And I love the kind of romance she's going on with Danny. It's the only romance kind of going in the house. Obviously, everyone's taken. There's no one single.
Mark?
Do you know what I mean?
No, Sarah's my biggest letdown so far. In her VT, she was saying, I'm bitchy, I'm not a team player. Well, show me that then. I like a bit of kick-off. I like a bit of drama. She has not delivered at all. She's lost her chance. She needs to get out the house.
I really liked Sarah to begin with. I quite liked Sarah. I know she's quite young, but she seemed much older. But now I think she should go. She's not as exciting maybe as Adjoa. Eileen's got to stay 100%.
She loves
So I would probably say Sarah to go.
Sarah absolutely needs to go. She needs to get home and look after a child. She is just torturing herself. She was upset today, and I think she will be more than upset. She will be torturing herself.
Who wants to... Oh, sorry! Right, I've got one last question. We've got 30 seconds. Who should go tomorrow? Leslie?
Probably Sarah.
Ricky?
Adjoa.
Adjoa. Vicky? Adjoa.
Sarah, 100%.
Panel, what are we thinking? You think Adjoa?
Sarah.
Sarah?
Sarah now.
Sarah?
Adjoa.
Adjoa? Sarah? 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 Adjoa? I've run out of time. Give me some kind of love. What a night it has been. Unfortunately, that is all we've got time for, but do not fret. I'll be back here tomorrow with two classic housemates. Nikki Graham and Jim Davidson will be here. And not only that, but the boys from Five will be getting down, and they're going to be performing, and the housemate you choose to pick will be right here. But for me, it's night-night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.